The realization of what spiritual enlightenment is made a huge impact on the quality of my life, and therefore I want to share this with people. I want to get this information across easily, and it's very simple, as you will see in this video. When googling on the term spiritual enlightenment, you will be served with many interesting hits, but try to find the essence of what it is really. That can be difficult because of the tremendous amount of diverging information. As an example, I've taken a Wikipedia page of what Buddhism has to say about it. As you can see, there's a lot of text, and if you come from a Western culture like myself, those words marked in blue like prajna, kensho, satori and many more probably don't say that much to you. Though I do find the information on this page valuable, I find it goes into depth too much for a beginner like me. So I thought, why not take a dictionary? A dictionary that everybody has access to, and in my experience, a dictionary with quality content. Let's start with the word enlightenment. There are multiple definitions, but let's pick the definition the actor means of enlightening. Yes, I know, that did not add much yet. But I like to take tiny steps, so there's a minimum of assumptions we have to make to find out what spiritual enlightenment means. We continue with the definition of the word enlightening, from which we take the word insight. Thus far what we have, instead of spiritual enlightenment, is spiritual insight. Then the definition of insight, which I find very interesting already. It says, the ability to discern the true nature of a situation, especially by intuition. Let's see what we have so far. The ability to discern the true nature of spirituality, especially by intuition. To me, this means already more than just the word spiritual enlightenment that we started with. Now let's investigate the spiritual aspect of the definition. The dictionary states, relating to the spirit. The word spirit means a force or principle believed to animate living beings. When we creatively combine the definitions we have obtained so far, we get the ability to discern the true nature of the force that animates living beings, especially by intuition. Let's check out what the word discern means. It says, to perceive, detect or distinguish. Then the word perceive. It says, to become aware of something directly through any of the senses. Now what we have so far is, to become aware of the true nature of the force that animates living beings directly through any of the senses, especially by intuition. Let's continue with the definition of intuition, which is, the faculty of knowing or understanding something without reasoning or proof. What we have so far is then, knowing and understanding without reasoning, how information, obtained directly through the senses, relates to the true nature of the force that animates living beings. I have this cartoon-related association with the word animate, probably because cartoons are animated, and when someone suffers a cardiac arrest, one can attempt reanimation. Let's look up what animate is. The dictionary says, to give life to. Now, when we replace the word animate with to give life to, we get the following sentence. Knowing and understanding, without reasoning, how information obtained directly through the senses relates to the true nature of the force that gives life. We have arrived at the last definition, the definition of the word life, which can be interpreted as the time for which something exists or functions. Adding the last definition, we can conclude that spiritual enlightenment means the following. Knowing and understanding, without reasoning, how information, obtained directly through the senses, relates to the true nature of the force that gives the time for something to exist and function. I was so thrilled to see these definitions fall into place and combine to this description that we've just seen. Because it's so simple. I always thought that spiritual enlightenment would be something like a special mental state which you would achieve after practicing meditation for years and years, like a monk in the mountains of Tibet. But it's not. It's so simple. It's so close to everyone's experience, I would say. Just focus on what does this information that my senses provide mean with respect to creating life. Like nourishing your body or feeding your family or loving the people around you or whatever. I want to keep these videos to the point, and therefore I go into the implications of spiritual enlightenment in the next video.